Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to another video, or if you're new here, hi, my name's Jen, or Jennifer, whatever you want to call me. So today is a video for the girlies, so if you're not a girl, I mean, you can watch, it would just be really uncomfortable for you to watch, I guess. Well, I don't know, I guess it just depends on your maturity, but I mean, if you're a guy, I'm not going to tell you not to watch, but I'm also not going to encourage you to watch. So, I mean, take that with a grain of salt, it's up to you. So, currently, I am outside, it's hot. I know the setting looks different. That's because I'm not at my mom's house, I'm actually at my dad's house. So this is like it's like a ranch type of place. There's cows like on the sides. And yeah, that's what it is. So anyway, so it's hot, obviously, like I am sweating and I feel like there are just animals crawling all up in here. I think there's there's just literally bugs flying around. So if you see one in the middle of the video, I don't know, like I feel like things are like just crawling all over me. Like there's nothing on me, but I feel like there is. Anyway, so it's summer, it's hot. Well, technically it's not summer, it's June, whatever. We're gonna call it summertime. So with summertime coming up, you know, everybody's like trying to get their beach body. They're trying to plan their trips to the beaches, you know, trying on little bikinis or whatever. I know what you may be thinking. Jen, you're a Christian, like, shouldn't you not be wearing bikinis or whatever? But honestly, I feel like it's a personal decision. I'm not gonna call bikinis immodest or anything because I think modesty has more to do with like your mindset than what you wear. Because for example, if you wear short clothing thinking like, oh, I want to wear this to impress this person so that they can look at my features and, you know, tell me I look good or whatever, like, then yeah, I think that's immodest. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's not for me or anybody else to judge what anybody wears. I think it's up to us to love on people and to just be less judging, because you never know the person's like full story. And yeah, anyway, that's a little tangent, little rant that I'm not gonna go into. So anyways, so with bikini season, you know, we as females develop hair in certain areas, right, that aren't necessarily covered by the bikini, which is why most girls will either shave or wax. Now, if you're not interested in shaving or waxing and you want to keep your hair, I mean, all the power to you. But I personally, for me, for my body, I like to have things clean or smooth, like clear and smooth. So that's why a few weeks ago, or I guess a month ago now, I decided to get a wax, a Brazilian wax. And let me tell you, it's a whole experience. So I'm gonna walk you through what a Brazilian wax is, horror stories that I've heard before getting a Brazilian wax, how I prepared for the Brazilian wax, what my experience was during the wax, and then aftercare / my thoughts after the wax. So we'll start off with what a Brazilian wax is. So a Brazilian wax is when they take off the hair, all the hair that you have in your vaginal area, meaning the top part, which is like a little above the actual vagina, I guess, clitoris stuff. It's the whole area at the top, the actual front, and then it's the back, meaning like basically your butt crack. And I'm just gonna be very bold and I'm just gonna say it, call it like it is, because there's too much sugarcoating, and there's probably like young girls watching this, so, or not necessarily young, like I don't want like kids to watch, because kids, I don't even think kids can get a Brazilian wax, like, I don't know. But I mean, this video is more, I guess, for late, like for teenagers from like, I want to say like 16 and up, because I think 16-year-olds can get one. I'm not sure, I don't know the rules, but I'd rather they hear it from me than from somebody else that's like, oh yeah, just slather something on you and just rip it off. Because it's like, no, if you're gonna get a Brazilian done, it has to be done responsibly, meaning go to a professional. Please do not try to do it yourself, especially if you're not licensed or if you're not specializing or if you haven't gotten specialized in it, just because you could injure yourself, you could do things wrong, and the result won't be pretty. Anyway, so yeah, so Brazilian is top, front, and back. And so going into it, I've heard a lot of stories like, oh, it's gonna be so painful, my esthetician ripped me, or gave me a rash, or I got a lot of ingrowns after, or, you know, etc., etc. So some people have different experiences when it comes to that. I was a little nervous because I was like, oh, I don't want to get a rash or anything, I don't want to get a lot of ingrowns, but I'm tired of shaving, so I'm willing to try it out. So me being the researcher that I am, obviously I researched it on YouTube, like the procedure, how it's kind of done, what it entails, how you can prepare beforehand. I heard a lot of esthetician horror stories where it was like they saw some, sorry if I just like flew in me, not in me, by me. Anyways, so they were like, oh, you know, I've seen clients when they had feces, where they were waxing, or they were just unclean, or they had come from the gym so they were all sweaty and they smelled bad, or like period blood or whatever. Like, it was just gross. Like, the stories that they told me was absolutely gross. Or they didn't tell me, they posted it and I saw the video because I was like, well, I don't want to be that girl, obviously, so I didn't really know what to expect. So they recommended coming in with loose clothing. They recommended not coming in after, you know, workout. And I mean, it's not that they can't wax you after a workout, it's just more polite for, like, for them, because, you know, you want to come in all clean and stuff, just out of respect, you know, so they don't have to be smelling all your bodily fluids. So yeah, so freshly showered, clean, loose clothing, loose underwear, no thongs or none of that, like just nice breathable cotton, which is better for you anyway. I mean, I know thongs can look good and aesthetic in some instances, but overall, like, it shouldn't be worn every day, especially if you're trying to keep it all healthy down there. So yeah, anyway, oh, I just saw a butterfly. It's really pretty. It's like a white butterfly. It's nice. Anyway, which, by the way, I'm wearing a butterfly necklace and butterfly earrings, so that's cute. Sorry, I keep getting distracted, mainly because it's not that this is an uncomfortable topic, it's just not something that I thought I would ever be open to sharing with people. But it's not that I want to share it to be like, oh, look, like, I did this done, you should get it too. It's more just informational, because I'd rather, like, people or like girls come to my channel, or to like channels that are uplifting, and channels that are, oh my gosh, there's something flying by my foot. Anyway, channels that are uplifting. I'd rather girls come to my channel for advice than to, you know, go to somebody else that's gonna give them horrible advice, or just tell them, oh, just do it yourself, or, you know, because I want you girls to be safe. I want you girls to be healthy, because that's what, you know, that's what this is all about. We have to look out for each other as women, not judge each other, not shame each other. Like, it's just looking out and taking care of each other. We need to be a stronger community, because we already have so many, like, things coming against us, like, you have to do this, you have to wear that, you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't do that. So I'm not going to tell you what to do or what not to do. I am simply sharing my experience, as, think of it as more educational, if anything, I guess. So anyway, so I picked the place that I was going to go to, and I came in with, you know, just loose, breathable cotton underwear and just like a flowy dress, because it's going to be a lot easier that way. After the wax, you know, nothing is rubbing up on it or like just causing a lot of friction to where it's like irritated. So I went to this place like about 20 something, almost 30 minutes to where I live. Sorry, I sneezed. And it's a really, I looked it up, the reviews were good, very clean, very professional place. At first I was very nervous because I was like, I don't know what to expect. I mean, I kind of knew what to expect based off of the videos that I watched, but it's like, I mean, you see one thing, but, you know, actually experiencing it is totally different. So I went, and right off the bat, the waxer was so nice. She was very informative. Like, she took me step by step of, okay, this is what you do, this is what you, or this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna apply this. I'm going to go in this area. I'm gonna go in this motion. I'm gonna rip right now, count to 3, exhale, inhale, you know, all that kind of stuff. So she really walked me through it, and she made me feel comfortable. I didn't feel, at first I was a little nervous and uncomfortable because it's like, that's the first time anybody's, you know, really looking there and, you know, working there. I know this is so awkward. Side note, my waxer was actually so chill. Like, I expected to be so quiet and so, like, just not saying anything. But honestly, her and I had a conversation, like, we've been friends for years. I was like, oh, you know, and then I did this and this and this, and she was like, really? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, yeah, I know, for me, you know, and we just had like a normal conversation. So I hope you get a cool waxer like that, because honestly, shout out to mine. I don't want to say her name or anything because, I mean, people's privacy, I want to respect that. But like, she, like, the conversation was bomb, and she was just great. And like, the aftercare, she put like oil, she told me, I think it was like grapeseed or something like that. She didn't go like inside, obviously, like, no, but you know, she just smeared around like the area. But yeah, I mean, it gets like that, but afterward, you know, you get more comfortable as you get used to it. And then after that, after she walked me through it, you know, at first it didn't hurt as bad as I thought. People like had said it, like, people said that it hurt like really bad, but to me it just didn't hurt that bad. And I don't know if it's because I have a high pain tolerance. I don't know if it's just the way she did it, like her technique, the type of wax she used. She used soft wax, so maybe that helped, I'm not sure. Anyway, so the process overall only lasted about 15 minutes. They put you in like 2 different positions, so they tell you kind of open up like a butterfly. So they kind of open up like a butterfly, and then you have to kind of lift yourself up as if somebody was changing your diaper, which I know it seems really, really awkward, but honestly, it was very worth it afterward. Like, I was so smooth, like smoother than I've ever been before. Even after shaving, like, I'd never been that smooth. So I was like, okay, this is nice. And also after that, I bought this Vanish cream. It's called, I think it's called VPF Vanish cream. I'll probably insert a picture like over here. So it's like a roll-on. So after you wax, you're not allowed to work out immediately. You're not allowed to have a hot shower. I think within the first 2 days. Like, you can have like a regular, like, lukewarm shower, but just not like hot water. And then no intimacy, meaning like no sex. And I think it's for like 2 days, maybe not 2 days, I could be wrong, to be honest, but that's generally what they recommend, so that, like, because the pores are still open, so in order to prevent like any bacteria or prevent any ingrowns or infections or anything like that. So yeah, that's my experience. So yeah, so afterward, just, you know, really listen to what your esthetician is telling you about what not to do and what to do. And then, oh, and your hair, sorry, before you go in, your hair must be 3 to 4 inches, which I think I said already, I'm not totally sure. And you have to wait at least 4 weeks before you get another wax, because your hair must be those 3 to 4 inches again, like I said. So I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Feel free to DM me as well. I'll link my Instagram as well down below. And yeah, just, I don't know. I hope this video was helpful. I know this seems a little awkward. I mean, maybe I'll feel more comfortable as I open up about more of these topics. But I just want to be helpful to you. And yeah. Side note, I don't know how some people are so comfortable just like talking, like, people sound so confident when they talk about like all the girly stuff. They're like, oh, and I did this and this and this and I went through this. Like, I wish I was more comfortable and confident like that. Like, how do you do that? Also, y'all are gonna come with me to feed my dogs. I have, ooh, I should probably block out some of this. I have 2 dogs, well, technically 3, 5, I don't know. Okay, so at my dad's, we have 3 dogs. We have Phoebe, who is a pit bull boxer mix. We have Lassie, who's a German shepherd. And we have Bella, or Bella, I guess in English, but we say Bella. And she is I don't even know what she is. Australian shepherd? I don't know. But we're feeding the dogs. That's what I'm giving them. I know it looks gross, but it's like dog food. Like, what do you want me to give them? Like filet mignon? So let's go. And they tried to escape. Look at her. That's Lassie. She's trying to be sneaky already. Oh, I almost dropped the food. Let's go. Ow! Oh, did I cut myself again on that? Yep, I did. Oh, it's muddy over here. Sorry, this is an unflattering angle, but whatever. So over here it's like muddy, and I don't know if I'm giving them too much food, but they're just like not eating their food. So any dog owners, do you have any tips and tricks to like make your dog eat? Like, maybe I am feeding them too much, I don't know, but for some reason they're just like not eating their food. And I don't know why. Phoebe. So yeah, these are the dogs. The other one likes to be somewhere else. So yeah. Now I have to go give them water too. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video. I'm trying to get the good lighting because it's a little hot. It's a little dark out here. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I'll be posting again very soon. Let me know what kind of content y'all want. And I hope you have a blessed week. I bless all of you in the name of Jesus Christ. Bye.